Hey everybody, it's JJ again. It's still Friday, March 12th, 2021. I know I said I might not be back until the weekend. Technically, it's the weekend now. It's late Friday as I'm recording this, but I had to bring this to you. This is some amazing, great news. The new stimulus bill will immediately cut the poverty rate by 1/3. Right? The economy is saved. Everybody's saved. Right? So the poverty rate is going to be cut by 1/3. Now all they have to do is pass a bigger stimulus check so the other 2/3 will be put out of poverty. It's simple, right? Just print money, hand out stimulus checks. Oh my goodness, we just figured this out, people. I'm so happy right now. Seriously, so this is what the news is reporting. All right, this is Yahoo Finance. So get this, because of the $1,400 stimulus checks and $300 a week in extra federal unemployment benefits lasting until September 6th, and also the first $10,200 received in unemployment benefits are going to be tax exempt, which will save the average American about $1,020 a year in taxes. Well, the Urban Institute analysis that came out today said that that's going to reduce poverty by 1/3 in 2021. So let's see, $1.9 trillion rescue package. Let's multiply that by 3. That'll get us to almost $6 trillion. And some of you say, no, that's too much. That's too expensive. Well, is it too expensive if they have an infinite money printing machine? So it looks like we're saved, everybody. So stop preparing. Don't worry about it because everyone's going to be lifted out of poverty. Forget about the tens of millions of people that are still behind on their rent. Forget about the millions of landlords that are not getting any rental income. Forget about the millions of people that are still behind on their utility bills and on their car loans. Forget the nearly between 2 to 3 million people that are still behind on their mortgage payment. It's all going to be fixed because the stimulus is going to get rid of poverty. So far it's only been 1/3, but just give it some time. More stimulus, everybody's going to be out of poverty. Isn't this great news? I just had to bring this to you. I couldn't just sit on this and not report this to you guys. azfamily.com, new childhood tax credit could lift millions of children out of poverty. This is great. No more people waiting in food lines. No more poverty. I'm just so excited. Well, even if the current stimulus package doesn't fix poverty or the future stimulus bills, the multi-trillions of dollars that they're going to inject out there into the system and hand out like candy, even if that doesn't fix the poverty, it's okay. The American people, we are resilient. We will come together and help each other in our times of need. Maybe not. What's this? Huge brawl breaks out at Bath & Body Works in Scottsdale Fashion Square Mall. I thought it was only Walmart that things like this happened at. Let's just play a short clip right here. I'm sorry, I've got to pause it. It's too sensitive. Somebody might get scared watching this. It's a sensitive topic and we can't talk about it here on this platform. I'm sorry, but I will link to that article down below. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Brawl at Bath & Body Works. At first I thought it was just a crazy good sale on some bath soaps that they were fighting over. But it turned out to be just somebody cut in front of somebody else in line. Somebody cut. That's what that was about. You see, the American people, we're some of the biggest idiots in the world, but yet we get to live one of the highest standards of living because of the infinite money creation machine and the group known as the Fed handing it out to people. Just how disgusting are the American people? Recent New York Times article, violent spree against homeless people leaves 2 no longer, let's say, among the living. And this is, a lot of people in the United States are like this. We have a country full of spoiled, dependent, complaining, afraid to work, a lot of evil, just lazy people in this country. A lot of people will knock you in the head for $5 if they could. And these were people that were attacking homeless people in their sleep. Right? How disgusting is it when people are attacking homeless people while they sleep? As if the homeless people don't have a hard enough life and now they're getting attacked in their sleep. It's simply crazy. And I'm scared to see what's going to happen in this country when the stimulus gets pulled away, when the handouts get pulled away. No more free rent. No more free food. Maybe the food will run out. Maybe there'll be something that ruins the entire food supply. Maybe there'll be a virus. Right, a huge E. coli breakout, right? Who knows? But we do know that when this system finally takes a turn downward, and when the tens of millions of dependent people are no longer getting their payouts or their free rent or these handouts, it's going to be one of the most dangerous countries in the world. I would guess maybe even the most dangerous country. Right? I mean, look what some of these people are capable of. People have no compassion. And that's why we try to talk about on this channel, be safe, be careful out there, because as the economy continues to deteriorate, the more people go into poverty, the more dangerous it's going to get. Oh wait, the stimulus checks are going to fix poverty. I almost forgot. Right, let's transition here a little bit. We talk about rising prices. Even Costco is going to be raising their membership fees. Now, this was a study that was put out there by a Wells Fargo analysis, and they're basically saying that Costco is going to have to raise their fees again to keep up with the rising wages and other rising expenses, including rising fuel costs. So now the rising oil and gas prices are going to affect the retailers, and what are they going to do? They're going to raise prices for their goods and services. All right, so more inflation, more rising prices, but don't worry, Jerome Powell says there's no inflation, or he says inflation is minimal. Well, I wonder if he's looked at home prices lately. Well, speaking of home prices, let's take a look at this. Mortgage refinance demand plunges 43% from the last year as interest rates take their toll on borrowers. Now, if you look at the 10-year yield, we see it is rising. Now, will the Fed come in and knock it back down with their infinite purchasing power? Well, we'll have to see. But let's bring up a chart here of a 10-year bond. This is the 1-year chart. It's a pretty steep rise. Let's go back 5 years. Even looking back at it 5 years, we see that it's a pretty big uptick. Now, if we look at a longer-term chart, not so much. It looks like it goes up and then gets knocked right back down via the Fed's intervention. So we'll have to see. The housing market could be on borrowed times if rates are allowed to rise. But we know for some reason the Fed, they do not want falling prices. They want to keep these bubbles inflated, and we'll see how long they keep them inflated. But when they decide not to, or when something happens where they're not capable of doing it, look out below, because this is going to be one dangerous country, and I don't want any of my listeners here to be victim to what's going to be coming ahead of us. So everybody continue to prepare. Stay well, stay safe, stay prepared, and let's all celebrate. Poverty is being eliminated via stimulus checks and handouts. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye for now. Peace.